Hi, I'm Jackie Carter, and I have an exciting proposition for the young people in our county, which is being made possible by two organizations here, which is the Children's Council and our local management board, Community Partnerships for Children and Families. Both of these organizations are very focused on our children and families being successful here in the county. And the Children's Council started in 1980 and was a forerunner to the local management boards that started in the late 1990s. I think we're the only Children's Council still alive today, which is great. And we do have support in both these organizations by our county commissioners who understand that the work that we do is very important. Our Youth Award is something that's going to be offered to ages 5 through 18. There is an application form that you will be hearing about, but applications will be due by January 7th, 2016. You will be notified if you've won the award by February 12th, 2016. You will also make an appearance at the Commissioners' Nightly Meeting that month, which is February 23rd. And the project has to be totally completed by December of 2016. I have another person with me who is working on all of this, Joan Taylor from the Department of Social Services. So I'm the chair of the Young People Who Cares Award Committee. We just call it the Youth Award Committee. But I kind of consider Joan to be my co-chair. So Joan, tell us a little bit about where the application is and the process and so forth.
Well, the application is available through the LMB website. Mm-hmm. It's also available on the Facebook page for the Children's Council. Okay. And it's available through schools. You can pick it up at libraries as well. And the award itself is for youth that want to make a positive, lasting change in their community through creative ways, through service projects, or through volunteerism. Mm-hmm. And it's really exciting. As you said, it's for ages 5 through 18. And, you know, 5 might seem a little young to people, but kids have great ideas.
Yes, they do.
You know, they see things and they have great ideas. So the 18 range is for the project to be finished during the year mm-hmm. that they're 18 years old. And those that are 13 and under will need help from their parents to complete the application.
Jen, it can be a guardian or someone else within the community that could also help them.
That will help them.
Adult.
And,
mm-hmm.
and I know you're going to talk about mentors mm-hmm. as well. But when you download the application, there's actually 3 parts. Well, it's the application itself. There's also a sample budget. Mm-hmm. There's the parental consent form or the adult consent form, and a timeline for the project when it's due.
Right, and these sample budgets and timelines are just the guidelines, especially if they've never done something like this before.
Right, and the budget itself, it will give you item descriptions, line item descriptions. It'll ask you, you know, how many you used of this item, mm-hmm. how much the cost was, but it also includes in-kind donations, so you can get a full representation of what, you know, is covered in the grant and, you know, how much the project itself
Definitely. Costs. And what is the monetary amount?
It's $500, up to $500. Mm-hmm. We hope to award in categories of elementary and under, middle school, high school, and an overall award. Okay. So mm-hmm. there are 4 different awards available.
So we're trying to make as level a playing field as possible, right. And then each of those categories that you said, elementary, middle, and so forth, one person will be selected for each of those, and it's from anywhere up to $500 that they could be awarded.
That's correct.
Okay, and that's why it's important to have that budget lined out to us so we can see how you're using money.
Exactly.
Right? Oh, right, fantastic. Along with that, we know that having a project mentor is very important, and again, it can be a parent. It can be a teacher, it can be a coach, it can be someone out in the community that you're used to working with, a neighbor, and so forth. Because sometimes you want to be able to bounce questions off of them, or you kind of hit a snag and you're not certain exactly where you're going to head, so having another person to talk to is very important. They're also kind of like a coach to kind of say, where are you on your timeline, because timelines are very important if you're going to have it completed by December of 2016. Besides that, within our committee, we will also select a person, so they will have somebody from our committee as well to help just check in where you're at, where do you need help, those types of things. And the money will actually be given to a sponsoring organization instead of directly to the student who is performing this wonderful activity. And so we have to know who that sponsoring organization is. So somebody I've got an idea, I want to do this. Now I need to have a project mentor, I need to have a sponsoring organization. And if you're kind of not sure where you should go for a sponsoring organization, we are here to help with that. Right. And the main contact information would be me, Jackie Carter, and that phone number is 443-262-8138. And also email msjac529@aol.com. If you go to the Community Partnerships website, that is all on the application form, as well as even more directions of what you need to be doing. So, but I'm always available to be contacted to find out what you need to do, because I love to talk to people. Let's see. Budget, we kind of already talked about, right. So we can do that. What are some examples of acceptable projects that we're looking for?
Acceptable projects would, and I'm not trying to say these are the kind of projects that you might want to do, but something along the lines of if there's a cleanup day, or you see something, in your community that interests you, that you think can be improved upon, or might actually, there be a focused need for. I think we tend to see, as adults, we tend to see things at this level, and children see things down here, and they see a lot more, because we overlook a lot of things. And so they come up with great things and great ideas. Volunteering something with the homeless, something to help with that population. I mean, these are kind of acceptable type projects that would be good. And I don't want to give, too many projects. So
we also think that scouting awards for the Eagle and Gold, and I do know that a young child, Darren, up in Churchill, is raising funds to have a playhouse at the cancer center where he had attended. So it's lots of things that can happen. So that's what we're hoping to do. We hope to get a lot of people applying. Again, you can go to www.communitypartnerships.info to download the application form. You can also call me at 443-262-8138 or email me at msjac529@aol.com. Remember, the deadline date is January 7th. That's a very important date to remember. The applications need to be in by midnight, and that they will be sent to the post office box for the Children's Council, which is in the application form, and that the project has to be completed by December of 2016. So, who wants to be a change maker in their community? Please let us know. We look forward to hearing from you.